Hi. So for this course I'm doing at uni, I have to make an internet work. It has to be a story, and it's causing me a lot of problems. And I thought, what better way to share my private thoughts than to broadcast them on the internet? Firstly, I procrastinate everything. I know I'm not alone in this, I'm sure you guys do it too. But if there were an award for the best procrastinator, I would seriously be in the running if I could be bothered to enter the competition. It's not just study or cleaning my room or whatever. I procrastinate the things that I want to do. If I am on my laptop going, I think I might watch an episode of Doctor Who tonight, I will play Mahjong for like half an hour before. If I'm going out, I will procrastinate having a shower, and then after I have the shower, will procrastinate getting dressed. When I'm actually trying to do some work, I'll always have some lollies or some chocolate next to me to reward me when I've written a sentence, for example.
I'll be editing, just reading away, occasionally eating a bit of chocolate, and before I know it, I'm down to the last piece of the block. And I couldn't possibly leave that.
I might quickly fact check something on Wikipedia, and that will immediately become more interesting than whatever I'm meant to be doing. It can be really useful too, because you never know when you might need to know the moons of Jupiter or the specs of a computer that you don't have. Sometimes I'll even take a break from all of the really hard work that I have been doing by procrastinating, and I'll watch a video. Then I'll decide that now would be a really good time to learn the choreography to One from a chorus line. So you understand, yeah? I procrastinate everything. I even put off this video talking about how much I hate myself trying to do things because I procrastinate. And I'd like to think I procrastinate because I want to know all of the information about something before I try and do it, but really, it's just because I'm lazy. I'm lazy and I hate making decisions. And this is a massive problem when it comes to creating things like this thing I have to do for uni. Especially with written things, because there are so many words in the English language and you have to pick the perfect one that when you're writing something, every sentence presents a possible roadblock. And don't even get me started on titles. How do you title? Luckily, I've got an idea for this internet thing, which has saved me a lot of internal debate about whether or not I'll do something about music or global warming or the life of an ant. I still have a lot of decisions to make though, and that means one thing: I will get stressed. Stress is a pretty big motivator, I'm sure you'll understand, when you have to get something due. But before I have something due, will generally have a conversation with myself in the mirror about how annoyed I am that I'm now stressed because I've procrastinated again. And that mirror conversation is another method of procrastination in just a vicious cycle of me sabotaging myself. My stress also manifests itself in an annoying physical way. I'll start sort of running my hands through my hair, just not quite tearing it out, but almost. And my hair will go from sort of controlled, like this, to this. What this all comes down to is that I never really know what I'm doing until I'm about halfway through it. Sometimes I'll even think I've finished something and I'll look back at it and realise that it's something completely different to what I thought it was. My method at the moment involves procrastination, stressing about making decisions, stressing about having procrastinated, and then at the end there's a great moment where I think I'm finished and I look back and I realise that there's something good. So hopefully that will happen with this assignment. Guys, let me know if you guys do anything like really weird to procrastinate, because personally I think my chocolate eating is a bit weird. So I better get to work then, hadn't I?
1, singular sensation. Every little step she takes